Hey everyone, this is Josh the Overlander with a Let's Play of Pokemon Special Pikachu Edition, more commonly known as Yellow version. I just got done beating Cerulean City's gym leader, Misty, and I'm on my way to Lavender Town. At least, if I remember correctly, that's where I'm heading. Oh, that leads to Saffron City. Can't go there yet until I have that soda pop or something. Actually, it can be anything. Soda pop, water, or lemonade. As long as it's a drink, if you give it to that guy, he'll let you into Saffron City. And here we go. I hate it when I fight trainers with Pidgeys or wild Pidgeys because they constantly use sand attack. Except when it came to the two Nidorans of the game, I don't think the first generation Pokemon games ever kept track of what Pokemon was what, like whether it was female or male. Another Pidgey. I'll teach you to use bird Pokemon. Alright, let's go. Another Pidgey? Seriously? Now, it's a commonly asked question for people who have played the first generation Pokemon games which starter they first picked. And I always had to, like, clarify because and this is the first Pokemon game I ever played. And unless you haven't played this game before and you don't know, in this version of the game, Pikachu is the only Pokemon you could possibly get in the start of the game, with your rival getting an Eevee as his starter. But I have... Oh, here we go again. I have played the first generation games, or, well, I've actually I actually played Fire Red version, which was a remake of the first generation games, and I believe um, I believe the first time I actually had to choose one of the three original starters, I chose Bulbasaur, the because I remembered playing this game and always having trouble fighting Brock because Pikachu was lightning and he was rock. So I decided to choose the Pokemon that would obviously be more than a match for the first two Pokemon trainers, which was a Grass type, beating both Rock type and Water type. So call me a novice if you want, but just remember, I played this version of the game first, and that means I had to deal with my Pikachu fainting every time I tried to fight Brock. Actually, that reminds me, the first time I ever played Pokemon Yellow, uh, I was having so much trouble fighting Brock at first that I just sort of kind of gave up a little bit, and just started going around in the wild, both leveling up my Pikachu and capturing Pokemon to fill up my party. What actually got me my first victory against the gym leader was composing a Pokemon party full of nothing but my Pikachu and 5 Nidoran. 5 Nidoran. So, somehow, I managed to beat Brock with these 5 Nidoran and 1 Pikachu, only 1 Nidoran surviving. All of the other Pokemon in my party had fainted. Needless to say, my Nidoran leveled up once or twice, and I was finally victorious against the Pewter City gym leader. After that, I kind of set free the all the Nidoran that fainted, and stuck with the Nidoran that survived the battle. And I even nicknamed one of them. It was the well, actually, I'm pretty sure I changed its name because I refused to nickname it. Because basically, I was just with an army of pawns. But the Nidoran I went with, I nicknamed Spike. It was a male Nidoran. Oh, geez, when I talk, I forget I'm playing the game. Sorry about that. So Spike actually became one of my most commonly used Pokemon, and I actually used him in the final battle against the Elite Four and against Blue. And he was always, throughout the entirety of the playthrough, one of my best Pokemon. So, every time I play this game over again, I always capture a male Nidoran and nickname him Spike. And I always work hard to train him, just like I did before. Ugh. In addition to that, every time I capture a female Nidoran first, I always keep that Nidoran and nickname it Thorn, which I actually have, but I captured both male and female Nidoran so that I could, get info on them for the Pokedex. I feel compelled to capture Pokemon for the information, but in all honesty, I've never once been a 100% completion player before in my life. I think I actually managed to accomplish such a feat before, but I can't remember what game I possibly could have done that with. I'm not really one for getting all the secrets and such, unless they're extremely impactful, and even in that case, I only get the most impactful ones and leave the others for some other people to find. If I'm really interested in what there is, but I just can't accomplish it, I usually just end up looking it up on the internet. So, yeah. This is the longest my screenshot and my screen recorder has ever gone on without automatically stopping its recording. Oh my god, this music. Vermilion City theme is awesome. But my favorite Pokemon theme amongst the first generation games would have to be the Lavender Town theme. And I know I'm not the only one, but for those of you who prefer the second generation games over the first generation games, you're capable of traveling to the Kanto region and fighting the gym leaders from the first generation games after you've beaten the Elite Four, for those of you who don't know. And whenever I went to Lavender Town, which I rushed to get to because it's my favorite, because its music is my favorite amongst the Generation 1 cities and towns. When I came there, I was kind of disappointed in the change the theme had undergone because, again, for those of you who don't know, in the second generation Pokemon games, the time in which the games take place, Lavender Town's Pokemon Tower was taken down, and a very much smaller building began to serve the purpose of Pokemon Gravesite. the Pokemon Tower being replaced by a radio tower with very few actually unique channels for the for those of you who actually listen to your Pokegears radio chip. But because of this change, this huge change to the to Lavender Town, the along with that, the theme was changed as well. It's still relatively the same theme, but it has a more upbeat vibe to it. It's just more joyful and stuff. It's not at all like its old original creepy version, which is actually why I liked the Lavender Town theme, because it served its purpose as the theme of the town that was the gravesite for Pokemon. Oh, Pikachu. Oh, look at that. No, no, you got the hots for that Clefairy Pika? For some reason, I never call my Pikachu by its nickname. Ugh. Uh, by the way, for those of you who don't really read text, the nickname for my Pikachu is actually Sparks. Yeah, totally friggin' original, I know. Jeez. But yeah, I actually really liked the nickname, and it really was based off of the nickname that's Richie's Pikachu from the Pokemon cartoon series. It was based off of that, but with my own little adjustment. I say a lot whenever I talk. I'm not very good at improv, that's mostly the reason. Though, in conversation... Actually, you know what? Never mind. Conversation is pretty much improv. There's no script to conversations. You just struggle to think of a subject, and then you say it. And that's actually why I'm such a bad conversationalist. Because I am not good at coming up with subjects that are like that the other people would be interested in. I usually just talk about video games or anime, comics, or YouTube, and that's about it. Other topics are like unknown to me. So I usually just exclude myself from public conversations. Well, I include myself, but I just don't get involved a lot. Unless I feel the need to quote something, which I do a lot, or I feel the need to freaking tell a joke, be it original or not, that's when I include myself. But other than that, a not very good conversationalist. You know, speaking of which, I would actually kind of be surprised if there are people watching this video that actually suffer through the entirety of the thing. Seriously. You guys, I imagine this must be one of the most boring playthroughs ever of a game. Not to mention the fact that this ain't exactly the most fast-paced game in the world. Sorry I'm so bland and boring. But I gotta have something on my channel. Just let me have the Squirtle, police officer. Just let me have it. How you doing? I always prefer Pokemon Yellow version over the other first generation games, be they the original first gens or the remade first gens. The reason for that is the interaction you can have between you and Pikachu. Between you and Pikachu, you can talk to Pikachu and see how he feels about you, which is actually really, really cool. And I know they started doing this again, like in later Pokemon games, where the leader of your party starts following you around, much like Pikachu does in this game, and you can like turn around and interact with it. But this I love. I believe I started watching the Pokemon series first and then played this game after. But Pikachu used to be my favorite Pokemon of all time, especially when I was a kid. Because of, he's so goddamn cute. So cute. And I'm just like, oh, at the beginning I was always like, Pikachu, come on, stop giving me that stink eye. You're an electric mouse. What do you have to be fucking grumpy about? That Josh flashed the SS ticket. Flashed. Flashed as in the HM, or perhaps you're saying I have it like under my shirt and I just lift it. Hey, check out my big, huge ticket. That was a terrible joke. I'm so sorry. I love how that in the first generation games there are no specific names for the generic Pokemon trainers that you come across. There's only like official names for these trainers if they're A, your rival, B, the gym leaders, C, the Elite Four, or D, pretty much anyone else left of importance that I didn't name off. All the other trainers that you fight are just like, hey, this guy's got a suit and a hat, and he's got a mustache. He's a gent. Hey, this chick's all, she must be a lass. Hey, this kid's pretty small, youngster. You never take in their names. And I love that, because why would you take in the name of strangers you're only going to meet once, for battle nonetheless? In the Pokemon series, I believe Ash takes note of the names of other trainers, even when he's never going to see them again. Now, for exceptions like Richie, it's one thing, but he does this for a lot of trainers that he's never, ever, ever going to see again. Seriously, what does he think? He's going to just travel back and forth between regions over and over again forever? Well, actually, considering how long he's been 10 fucking years old, it's possible. Seriously, when does that kid ever grow up? Ugh. God, I'm such a slow player whenever I'm recording. I need to fix that. Gentleman is about to use a Nidoran. Oh. Will Josh change Pokemon? Yes. Yes, I will. I will change it to, ooh, my Charmeleon. Ugh. So, Jesus. Why am I spazzing with the controls? You scratch. I love how there's moves like leer and growl. Like, yeah, I'm totally going to leer at my opponent. I'm just going to stare at him angrily. Maybe he'll back down. No? No? Only lowers his defense? Okay. I mean, first... Oh, hold on. Ugh. Oh, Jesus. For stuff like, Screech or Haunting Gaze, it's one thing. They're descriptive. But growling and leering... actually, I don't think Haunting Gaze is a real move. Holy crap. What I'm thinking of is Mean Look. Actually, that one is inexcusable as well. But Screeching... Yeah, that one's inexcusable as well. God damn it! Where did they come up with these names? They could have found something else to, like, fit the description of the move. Like, growling is used to lower your opponent's attack power. And how? How does growling lower your opponent's attack power? You're just growling. You are moving your vocal box in a strange way, and that is making noise. And then we got mean look. You're just staring angrily at them. Seriously? I mean, for stuff like for moves like string shot, it makes sense because you know you're fucking, ugh, you're freaking spraying a string on them to slow them down. It makes sense. Growling and leering. That makes no sense whatsoever. Such beautiful music. To quote JonTron, it's beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing. In all my travels, I've never seen any Pokemon sleep like this one. It was something like this. Oh, hey. Snorlax. You know, I nickname a lot of my Pokemon, and sometimes there are gimmicks that I go by, like, let's see. Huh. None of them are in my party at the time. For example, my most used gimmick is I call Rattata Gnar, Zubat Flyer, and god damn it. Fuck. Well, the basic idea is that behind this gimmick that I usually use, the idea behind that gimmick is I'm referencing a book series that I read when I was younger called The Underland Chronicles. And all the animals in Underland Chronicles were named after something they did. Like rats were named Gnars, bats were named Flyers, moles were named Diggers, and yeah, you get the idea. But I've been thinking up of different gimmicks to go by in terms of nicknames. Like I'm starting to, with the Abra I caught a while ago, I decided to start using a gimmick that follows the concept of music and genres and such. Because I started out by nicknaming the Abra Ambi for like ambience. Let's see. And I plan to nickname other Pokemon after music, like rock, uh, country. Oh god, how am I going to nickname a Pokemon country? I imagine I'll need to like have some sort of shortened version of country as the nickname, but I can't think of anything. And I know what some of you on YouTube will think up for that. Don't you even dare. But um god, I just ah, my brain is a jumble right now. I apologize. Oh, a tentacle. Man, you done fucked up. Oh, sorry. Ugh. Zap that thing into oblivion. I don't know why, but every time I see the paralyzing effect, the paralyze animation on this game, I always think that the Pokemon in like their own little tiny voice, they're always just like no, 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 no! Ah, crap. Ah. Why did they have to add in that sound clip? I always feel guilty whenever Pikachu faints. Well, at least this ain't that weird-ass, bootlegged Pokemon Black version where your Pokemon die instead of faint. That would be horrible. Oh, fuck my uncle. Why? What? I wasn't thinking straight. I chose Blaze. Let's see. I'll just dig, dig till there's no tomorrow. Yeah, try it. Wait, what? Say what now? Dig is a ground type move. In what way is that super effective against a water type? I may have to look up what type of Pokemon Tentacool is in the first generation games later, just so I can get my answer. Because that made no sense. Maybe it'll work on Goldeen too. Maybe ground type attacks are just like secretly super effective against water types somehow. Oh, nope. Goldeen's purely water type, I believe, unless I'm mistaken. So, Tentacool must be a dual type. He's got to have a secondary element. I imagine it's like something along the lines of poison, or it's either poison or electricity because of, you know, it's a fucking jellyfish. My favorite moves of all time in this entire game is all the moves that are take 2 turns, but like the first turn, if your enemy attacks before you use the first turn, they can't hit you. Like Fly or Dig. And then my number one favorite move in this game is Swift, because it never misses, regardless of how much your accuracy has been lowered. It never misses. It's fantastic. And it's actually gotten my ass out of a few problematic battles. Gentleman wishes to fight. Oh, God. All these generic trainers are just like Nurse Joy. There's 1,000 of them, and they all look the same. Normally someone would make some asshole joke about that, but I'm just gonna keep that crap to myself. I don't want to offend anyone. Actually, wait, what? I think I'm gonna edit this out. Go! Ooh, no. Wait, hold on a second. Please tell me this still works. Nope. The Steel type wasn't developed until the second generation games. So unfortunately, Fire is not effective against Magnemite. Yeah, screw you too, Magnemite. How do you even fucking build a Pokemon? Seriously. Is that even designated a Pokemon? Makes no sense. I swear to God, if I lose this battle, I'm gonna freak. Oh, I feel young again! Yeah, I bet you do. Oh, God damn it. Why? Why? I never use these things. Why? Pokemon can cut down small bushes. Okay. Thanks for the info, Gramps. Oh, for the love of God. I am not battling anyone yet. Too many of my Pokemon have fainted, and I only have one left, so no. Don't I have a room on the SSN? Bonjour, I am the waiter on the ship. I will be happy to serve you anything you please. Ugh, God damn it, my French accent is terrible. Ah, the strong silent type. Ho ho! God damn it, I suck. Okay, is this my room? No? Fuck you. God damn it. Why? I thought this was the room that I got my first SS and battle on. Shit. Oh, fantastic. Good luck to me. Oh, he's only got 2 Pokemon. Oh my god, a Growlithe. I love that thing. Growlithe is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Then again, I really only play the 1st to 3rd generation games. Still, though, pretty cute. And fierce. Ugh. Okay, yeah, it's clear. I'm going to lose this one. As soon as my last Pokemon faints, I'm ending this video. So I hope you guys had managed to find somewhat of an enjoyment in this crap I made. So give me a like at the very least, or dislike. I don't care. It's your choice. Dislike, like. To like or not to like. Okay, I'll stop. Anyways, there'll be other videos, so, have a good day, I guess. Ah, crap, I should have gone to Vermilion City Pokemon Center!